Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cropper here, coming to you from the old Deseret Academy with an update. I owe you quite a few videos, and it'll be a little while before I'll be doing them. So I'm going to tell you the game plan on that. I got two jobs. I acquired two jobs when I moved back to this little town, sort of accidentally. And it's very hard to turn down a job in a town where a lot of people can't find any job at all. And they're both entry-level crap jobs, short order cook and retail. So I'm going to quit one of those in, I think, January 1st. That's my plan right now, to put in my 2 weeks notice mid-December. So starting January 1st, I'm going to have more time for videos. But there's this problem. I may have acquired part of a restaurant. If the plan that we nailed out works and increases sales by the amount that I hope, then I will own 5% or more of this restaurant, or I'll receive profit sharing of a certain amount. So that will make me busy because I'll be making sure that restaurant runs well. This is the plan for the next 2 or 3 years, 5 at the most. And at that point, my daughter's going to be old enough to be reading and writing and learning, and my wife is going to continue to do however many students we can on the side. We may open a daycare, but right now my goal, unfortunately, has stopped being the school. But I'm working too much right now to do anything but the work. And on my days off, I can't even remember to do things that I need to do. Like, I can't even get time to go to the dump because there's no trash man out here in the rural. There's just a big, huge trash can that holds 50 tons of trash, and everybody has to drive from every direction and put their trash in there. And I don't have time to do that because I work so much. And when that stops in January, I'll be able to put more time into videos, and there's pressure building up. Those of you who go on creative spurts once in a while will know the feeling of a sort of boredom, lethargy, sort of angst or something like that, impatience, and you end up becoming creative, writing a couple of poems or doing some project, completely rebuilding all the flower bed in the front yard or something, and I'm feeling that. I'm getting really bored doing these mundane jobs. Something building up in me. I can't even concentrate enough on things outside of retail and restaurants right now to think what project would I do if I did have the time. Like John Stuart Mill's On Liberty needs to be finished. Nietzsche needs to be continued. I've got to do a series on Yugoslavia I've been paid for and haven't even started to read anything on. So those are projects that come to my mind when I think about it, but I really don't have anything burning in me because I'm so tired working the stupid jobs. But it's a small town. It's good to know people. It's good that they know that I'm a good hard worker and a good employee if I ever need a job in the future there for whatever reason. So that's my problem right now. I've got these jobs. I can't just quit one of them off the bat. The busy season is December for retail, or it is a busy season. January is one of the slowest months of the year. So I'm going to be quitting retail, it looks like, in the next month or so. And then I'll be back to making videos. So this is to raise funds to help me quit one of my jobs. Please send me donations now. I've got a ledger with every single donation I get, even the people who say this is for past videos. I put that down as new contributions for new videos because that's the way I swing. So every donation gets put on a ledger. Every video that's paid for will be put up in time. So feel free to send donations and pay me if you appreciate my work. Help me quit my job. Give me a Christmas bonus. The videos won't start coming out until January, though, when I get just a little bit more free time. In the meantime, I have my plate full. I'm not just working the 2 jobs, but now the owner of this restaurant and I are working on this plan, and that's going to take even more of my time over the next few weeks till we get it started, maybe even after that. And once I become a partner in that restaurant, that'll be good. That'll be good because then I won't have to, then I can relax just a little bit. If I've got a little bit money coming in just from partial ownership on something, I can spend more time on education, which is the whole goal of everything I do. Just to get time to read more and study more and listen to Christopher Hitchens yet again. So I apologize I haven't put up videos for a couple of months now. For the 2 weeks before we moved from New York City, ever since then, the 2 weeks getting ready to move, and right up to today, I've been busier than I think probably since college. It feels kind of good, but it's freaking exhausting and it's boring. So anyways, once a little bit of this is off my plate, it'll be back to the stuff I want to do and love doing and live to do. So your donations are appreciated. If the videos don't go up immediately, don't worry. It's on a ledger. Karma has burned it into the wood of the universe, and it will be delivered in high-quality cropper fashion. If I were to actually just make videos from duty because I've been paid, instead of waiting for when I have time to do a good one, then I would do crap videos, and people would be pissed, and they'd be like, I didn't pay for this. But as it is, when I do a video or a video series, I put a lot of effort into it, and I try to make something exceptional. So those of you who are, I received crap probably from people who didn't donate, saying, oh, Cropper, you've been paid for the videos, you should deliver them. The people who donate probably aren't quite as antsy. But anyways, if you've donated in the past, send me a reminder just to refresh my memory. I've got it all on a ledger. Time will bring it around. Appreciate all your support in the past, but the school just didn't get off the ground, did it? And now this possibility has fallen into my lap with this restaurant. Now, honestly, if I couldn't have gotten a job when we got back to this town, then I would have done everything I could to get students and, just thrown all my effort into the school. But 2 jobs were thrown at me, and now this opportunity to own part of a restaurant, can't turn it down because the school has been pretty rough and pretty hard getting that started. Unfortunately, the 2 students that we do have right now might be taken out when they're old enough to go to public schools because the mother wants them to have a social experience. And I just can't blame her. I think it's wrong. To quote Lisa Van Dam, it would be criminal to sacrifice a child's mind so that they have more playmates. I agree with that sentiment, but I don't plan to sacrifice their mind. Actually, when you have a small school with, say, 10 kids, they develop social skills more rapidly because they can't just go choose someone they get along with. They have to figure out how to get along with these kids here, these 5 or 7, or however many are out at recess at a time. And that develops social skills more than just going and choosing one of the 300 kids on the playground that you get along with. It's like the real world. Like, you don't choose people in the workplace in the real world. You just have to work with the people that you work with. And a smaller private school is like the real world. You have to get along with a smaller group of people, and there are higher standards. So to say that they develop their social skills around large groups is, to me, asinine, and asinine on its face, obviously asinine. But it's not obvious to a lot of people, including the people who have enrolled their 2 daughters in our school. So, once, I'm not going to keep fighting an uphill battle. In 3 or 4 years, when my daughter's old enough and she's reading, we've got a second kid maybe, and he's getting close to reading, and we've got a little bit of money, and I can actually rent a storefront and put up a real business sign and register this business and everything. If we can go balls to the walls official in a few years, they can't hold us down, I don't think. And in the meantime, I'll be making sandwiches and videos. So that's the plan. Videos coming up in, today's like December 3rd or something, or November 31st or something. So the plan is in about a month or so, I'll have more free time. And between now and then, I appreciate donations. And if you've donated in the past, feel free to donate again, and just sit tight and wait for the videos you've paid for. They are coming like a heart attack. I want to do those. Believe me, I don't want to stock mandarin oranges on the shelf and make fries to order. I want to do a video series about Yugoslavia and Persia and stuff. So it's coming like a heart attack. It's in the mail. It's been mailed. It's been mailed.